Alright, folks, we're all snacked up and ready to get right back into it. Let's do this, Marines. Here we go. Looks suspicious. Gotta admit, it looked suspicious. I just be interacting with shit at this point. Attempting to, I should say. Alright. Here we go. Let's do this. Hey, it actually made the water look like water. It looked like fucking milk on the GameCube. In the shower, in the tub back there. Hey, hang on there, Slick. What are you doing interrupting my me time? This is the monster the mayor was talking about? You gotta be kidding me. Who are you calling a monster? What's your problem? Why do you need to pick a fight? I'm busy thinking of new pranks and stuff. It's not easy either. Now get lost. Of course you guys won't. No way you ninnies go away quietly, am I right? Well, alright then, Slick. Fine. Yeah. I turned the villagers into pigs. Big deal. Big deal? You big jerk. Why would you do something like that? Well... because I felt like it. You know, they're also depressing and boring and dim-witted all the time. He's not wrong about that, in a sense. I wouldn't turn them into pigs as a result of that. But to each their own, I guess. So instead of wallowing in gloom, I figured they might as well wallow in mud. Ha! I don't see the correlation, but whatever, man. What do you got on the TV back there? Yeah, they're just pigs, get it? Isn't it so perfect? It's like irony or something, yeah? Sure. You say so, man. So what? You got a problem with that? I guess you do, so let's play, Slick. Huh? How totally bizarre. This thing isn't listed in here. There's a monster in here that looks like this thing, but it doesn't list a name. That's because this thing stole the letter P, and its parrot is guarding it. That's literally what's happened. 44 and 0. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I guess I'll go down and dirty if you're gonna play like that, Slick. Time to regroup here. So you think you're a couple of heavies, huh? Well then, my dear friends, if you thought changing folks into pigs was impressive, then you're gonna love this. I've got something very special for you. Gasp. Oh yeah, you're a genius, alright. Oh, so much for that. Like I said, it's like chapter 3, it scales up quite a bit. And then just like from here, it just like plummets in difficulty again. Hold on, what? What? Huh? You beat me. Face plant. Yeah, give me all those coins. Give me them all. That's what we like. Ooh. That's new. Just stomps the piss out of them. And not just like the huffiness. He's got the hat down further and everything. Yep, another chapter done, and I only did it in like 30 minutes. Isn't that insane? It's not like there's anything after this chapter that's, you know, anything else after this chapter that we have to do. Oh, look at me. I might be the best Paper Mario player in the world finishing a chapter that quickly. Mario defeated the Scourge of Creepy Steeple and found the 4th Crystal Star. The people of Twilight Town have surely recovered from their awful curse by now. At this rate, Mario's quest to collect all 7 Crystal Stars will be done in no time. With his back to Creepy Steeple, Mario sets out towards his bright future. Wow, are you kidding me? What a total pushover. Well, we got the Crystal Star, so let's get out of here. Oh no, what is happening? Has my game frozen? Why am I stuck here? There we are. Oh. Yep, look at that. There's actual water this time, look at that. So we can take a bath. There's actual water this time. Instead of just like some sort of milk substance that you kind of stand on top of, you're actually in water. What's he watching? I am forgetting to check for flip panels again. Alright. Now, I swear to Christ, this is a welcome feature that you can, like, jump over things now. I swear. If they put a shortcut pipe here, all these new players need to suffer as I have suffered. And to me, it's not even suffering, it's part of the chapter, in a sense. I never really thought of it that way. That was completely unintentional, but we'll take it. I never thought of it that way, and it's not the best way to execute it, I guess. Because it's repetitive. But, you know, you're doing this alone, essentially. That's the whole point. Like, you're doing it alone, you're stuck out there on your own, you don't have your partners, and it's a new challenge for you. Unless you just skip the battles, which I will, because I already battled them all. But I see where they were going with it. And it makes sense, to an extent. It is part of the experience. Then you have Vivian with you after that. And then the next two are kind of stupid. I'll admit those next two are kind of stupid. Alright, yes. This time we'll take that Mario and get his map. With this Super Bomb here, there's no way we can fail. No, not likely. Gah. Vivian, hand me that glorious Super Bomb. Huh? Vivian, don't you dare. Does that huh mean what I think it does? I never had it. You were holding it 2 seconds ago. You said it was too important to trust me with. Oh, you terrible liar. Stop making stories to cover for yourself. If I don't have it, then obviously you must have it, and obviously you lost it. I like all the people in the town just like kind of staring at this, just like, who the fuck are these guys? Why are they arguing about a bomb? Or are you trying to imply that I lost, you little lollygagging worm? No, of course not, Beldum. Well, we can't do much without it now, can we? Oh, you are such an idiot. Very well. I'm sure you must have dropped it around here somewhere. So why don't you look for it while Marlon and I go take a well-earned siesta? And if you don't find it, well, you know what'll happen, don't you? I get punished. Poor Vivian, man. That's right, you little twit, so get cracking. Come on, Marlon. Let's leave this useless little fool. Gah. Poor Vivian. Alright, we don't have fast travel, so that's great. I don't see a shortcut pipe. Yes! Yes! You new people will suffer, as I have suffered. Ow. The Lord's Badge. That is kind of a kick in the nuts, too. Like, you just got the option for fast travel with the party member you acquired in the previous chapter. Then in the most backtrack-heavy part of the game, they just rip him from you for specifically the backtracking portion and only the backtracking portion. These are harder to avoid on this game, too. They might have made this worse, actually. Enemies are just in general harder to avoid on this game. In my humble opinion. Again, this is part of it though. Like right here, like you're just on your own. Like, you gotta try to avoid them. On your next pass through, yeah, you don't want to fight them again because you already fought them. Once or twice at this point. But you have a party member that can help you avoid them. So that's cool. Then after that, I think the next two are kind of pointless. There's really no need for it. I got moves. I'm him. Hey, what's up, Slick? Been waiting for you. Yeah, you're Mario, right? What a great name. And I really dig this body too, man. Can I jump now? You're so popular around here. I get mobbed. I just love being you. Yeah, it's so cool. I don't think I ever want to stop. So you figured it out, huh? Your body and name belong to me now. See, I got this power to change shape into anyone I want. Comes in handy. But to really be someone, I need to take their name and body too. Which means you turn into a shadow and can't use your name. Tough break, Slick. That's not enough either. I aim to erase you for good. Oh, we're ready to fight. So I'll give you one chance. Classic. Classic. So, you know, cocksucker's too many letters. Dickhead fits. That's a great question. I'm not sure why I would be missing a letter. That doesn't seem to make any sense to me. Gotta be it, right? Oh yeah, no, as a kid, I did that too. Always. I'm just like, well, obviously, like, after a few times of playing this game, I'm just like, well, what if, like, technically it's spelled right, but the grammar's incorrect. It's not fully capitalized, so. Yeah, that was definitely my most common thing I did in my younger days. Now I just either spam the letter A or something to get through it quick, or something like that. It's like the Pokemon thing. What are you gonna do? Name your rival Gary or Asphalt? It's, you know. Oh, I feel like he doesn't say that. He's like, you better not be thinking about running away. Oh, it's just guaranteed. I don't think he says that in the game. In GameCube. I don't know why they put that rock there. That rock bothers me. It looks out of place. I don't see any reason for that rock to be there. It's good value. Be honest. It's my shop. She's my wife. I don't want to have to use a ninja punch to blast you out of here. Now speak, you cad. That's nuts. This game's great. What a strapping fellow. Greetings. Do I have anything I want to sell? No, but I do have stuff I want to store. Yeah. I'm here to store. We're running out of space. We're gonna have to do a cooking run after this. Without a doubt. Well, they're full. I don't know if there's using a recipe or not. I'll buy a fourth. I got coins out the ass. If I gotta toss one, I gotta toss one. That's fine. Hello, Battle Master. Traveling Sisters 3. Oh, what'll I do? Poor me. Alright. One of our first major tearjerker moments are coming up here. Hey there. How's it going? I'm looking for something very important. If I don't find it, my sister's going to punish me again. It should be around here somewhere, but I just can't find it. I'll find it for you. I think it's one of these two. I got a coin for hitting that grass? Really? Yeah, I don't know, there's no... Let's be over here. Oh, it's this one. Yeah. The tear-jerking moments in this game don't hit me as hard as, at the end of Chapter 7 in Super Paper Mario, or even the end of Super Paper Mario. But there's a few. The one that gets me more than anything else is Bobbery. And I'm actually gonna have to watch him show more emotion with what they did with the characters in here. That's gonna be a treat tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, we know Vivian's true story has finally been localized to North America. To everywhere in this game. Here we go. I'm looking for something very important. Here's your bomb. What? You found it? Oh, thank you so much. At least I won't get punished now. They actually made it break in this one too, like a breaking animation. Cool. It's broken. It must have broken when my sister dropped it. What'll I do? What'll I do? I don't feel bad. There's never a bad time for a thumbs up in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, you're very sweet. That actually makes me feel a little better. But what'll I do now? My sisters will be back any minute. Hey, wait a second. What's your name anyway? Won't you tell me? I can't hear you. Your name was stolen. I see. Well, I guess that happens from time to time. Wait. No, it doesn't. Your name was stolen? That's, well, I'm not sure what to call that kind of problem, which fits, I guess. Gee whiz, you have way worse problems than I do. And you were worried about me the whole time. That's so kind. Alright, that's it. Whoa, the music change. I'm going to help you get back your name and your body. And your friends. The whole 9 yards. Hey, that's okay. Don't worry about my problems. I'm not sure I really want to stay with my sisters anymore anyway. We aren't very happy together. Truth is, it took me a while to realize I was their sister, not their brother. Now their usual bullying feels even heavier. I also feel the need to repay you for your earlier kindness. That's the right thing to do, right? And it's kiss time. Because that's how it works in this game. Here we go. Welcome to the team, Vivian. As always, happy to have you on board. I wish the internet didn't spam that screenshot everywhere. I would have liked to have been surprised by it. I'd just be like, holy shit, they localized her story. It's everywhere now. It's not just in, what was it, Japan and a couple other spots? To the shadows we go. And we are going to have some fun with this, because I am looking for one specific line. From those crows. It better still be in here. And either that or replace it with something funnier and more like modern, but hell, that line ages like wine, honestly. More so now than back then. Yes, we do. We need to find the letter P. Birds pretend to be innocent with people around. But they're actually really well informed from all that flying and eavesdropping. Whatever you say, Vivian. With my power, we can hide in the shadows so you can listen in on their conversations without them knowing. So in addition to villagers, let's also try to get some info from the local birds. That's the least I could do for you with my powers. Alright, dynamic duo, here we go. Vivian Backsprite. I was just wondering if they would do anything. I would assume not. Ooh, look at that. That's a cooler animation. Look at that. It's like all... Shh. That's satisfying. So I was chatting with Rotbeak in Toadtown. Toadtown! On Instant Messenger the other day. Is that edited at all? And he said he'd just gone fiber optic on his home network. You believe that? Rad. I bet he's downloading 100 meg apps with no problems on those fat pipes. He's probably surfing that Feather Club for Gross site at the speed of light now. Yeah, it just blows me away, all this information age hype you hear about. And yet, it's all games and feather loss sites that are driving the technology. Yeah, but I think tech bust survivors can thrive if they get viable business models. I love this game. I love this game so much. Ooh, they do a, oh, this is the same, actually. Why is Mario standing on his chair? Oh, thank you, thank you. We owe you so much, Mario. Please take this as a token of our thanks. Eat up. And they all turn to the table, too. Look at Jarvis. He's ready to eat that entire pig by himself. Wait a minute. Wait. This has implications. Is that one of their former villagers? I'm leaving after I talk to Jarvis. You wonder if Gonzalez has been acting different lately? I mean, I guess he's more annoying now. What with all the weird shouts and yuck, yuck, yuck laugh and stuff. Vivian, you're on the table. Whoa, wow, look at me, it's a me, Mario. Yuck, 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 yuck. My, Mario's rather dramatic of late, isn't he? To be honest, I rather enjoyed his quiet dignity and strength of character. Boy, Mario sure got chatty all of a sudden. I mean, he, like, never talks. Oh, well, I guess it's not totally weird or anything, whatever you say. Mario seems kind of different. I mean, he's sort of like the life of the party now, so I guess that's cool. Now, who might you be? I don't remember inviting any shadows to my house. Oh, sorry, I meant to hit him. Please leave. The nerve. Yes! I've been really depressed lately, thinking about the depletion of fossil fuels. Yeah, tell me about it. We've got to come up with a renewable energy source before that happens. Like wind or hydroelectric, I think solar energy probably has the greatest potential. We are so back. Legitimately, we are so legitimately back. Alright, I think this is the one, or no, it's either this one or the one on the other side that I get my actual information from. He's taking his SATs this year. Is little Ronnie that age already? Well, bless my feathers, Flo. That was quick. Alas, this twilight world is too full of pain and contradiction, too full of broken dreams. This guy's a fucking poet. Perhaps I was only given wings so that I could flee the terror of mundanity. Damn. So that Mario guy meeting with the mayor, he's actually the bad guy, right? And nobody even knows. Humans are so dumb, it makes me want to peck their noses. The only soul that knows the bad guy's name is locked under creepy steeple, I hear. And it's obvious that saying his real name is his only weakness. So I wonder how all this is going to end up then. We heard that, little birdie. Let's roll, Vivian. What's up, Slick? Been waiting for you. I would have done this back in town, but that wouldn't have looked very good, would it? So this is the one who stole your name and body. He looks sort of familiar. Alright, can the chatter. Here's the deal. You get your chance, then I stomp you. Guess my real name, and you get your body back. Oh, come on. Escape. Guess the name. Come on, that's part of the fun. We're gonna do it like we did back in the day, ladies and gentlemen. Just like me and Fod were talking about a few minutes ago, all caps. All caps. I don't know, man. Some loser would name their kid that, I bet. I don't know, like, if I don't know, like, if I gave birth to something that just wore a sheet over his head all day, I'd probably name him Dupless. The option to escape. What's that supposed to be, a quality of life feature? What's the fun in that? Right. Aw, that's no fun. Yeah, I'll show you fun once I get the letter P back. I'm so happy they left this chapter essentially untouched, aside from that, like, little change there. I legitimately did not want them to, like, put, like, a shortcut pipe. Like, if you want to put a shortcut pipe there, like, after I beat the chapter, that way I can just get back to Creepy Steeple, or, even better, and I'm gonna bet that that's where the pipe for that chapter ends up. It takes you to Creepy Steeple. Because if they put it in Twilight Town, that's literally pointless. The pipe for Twilight Town is literally right below Rogueport. That would just be a wash. Ass cheeks. Whew. Son of a bitch. I'm trying to get an Amazy Daisy here. Here we are. In case it decides to nuke us. It's probably gonna run. Yeah, figures. Well, an effort was made. So that just skips a turn entirely? Oh, that's gonna be... Getting used to these colors here is gonna be, because the GameCube one was easy, it's just like... You know, it's either, Okay, see ya. The difficult part is sometimes differentiating between X and Y. But other than that, the looks completely different otherwise. Partner hint. Okay, I was just wondering what would happen since I don't have Gumbella. Oh, I have no FP. Brilliant. Guess I should address that. Hell, I have the items to address it, that's for sure. Oh, that's the wrong hole. Pause. I feel like I should just get my FP back up, but I don't know, I already used the item. There's nothing in there that I need to get with Vivian. Yeah, I'm willing to bet the pipe will end up somewhere like right here. Because if they put the pipe, like if the pipe goes to Twilight Town, that's legitimately pointless. You might as well not even have one. Oh, okay, that one's not blind as a bat. Good old days when they just ambush you instead. Quick XP. Ooh. I like the new animation there. Really makes you feel it. Ah, that's fine. Here, hit me. Thanks. Good. Perfect execution. Use that one too. Okay. Now, don't spawn any heart ones. It didn't. Okay, good. I don't know why. I love the new save block, though. Like, I like the black outlines. Just very satisfying. You know how we roll around here. If there's ever something in front of you that you can't see behind... Whoa. There's a block in here now. If there's ever something that you can't see behind, or a direction you can go, but the place you need to go is the opposite direction, there's a star piece there. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, it brings me great pleasure to announce the letter P. The letter P has just been added to the English alphabet today on behalf of Dupless. Only the lowercase one. The uppercase one's been there. We now have a lowercase p. History has been made here on this stream today, May 26, 2024, 5:28 p.m. Eastern Time. This is huge for the human race. Shine get, shine get. No. Top of the morning. Pretty bird. Good morning. Does he not say shine get anymore? I guess not. Okay. See ya. Scrock? What happened to those weirdos that were just here? Whatever. Oh, look at him. He has personality and everything now. Look at him. It was almost nice to have some company. I mean, no matter how important it is that no one knows his real name. Locking me up in here because I know it. Aw, look at him. He's so sad. And making me guard the name's stupid missing letter. No way to treat a parrot. I really want a cracker. Dupless, you're a big meanie. When's feeding time, huh? 3, 2, 1. Scrawark? Pretty bird, pretty bird. Shine get, shine get! Yes! He's just in panic mode now. Shine get, shine get. Okay, so now he just only says shine get. That's crazy. Interesting. Nice little change there. See you, birdie. Thanks for your help. We heard that. We heard you, little birdie. Dupless, that's his name. Now we'll teach him a lesson or two while we're at it. This is the dynamic duo right here. I do love this portion of the game. Is this what I think it is? This has to be what I think it is. It has to be. What else could it be? Of course, we're gonna unlock the door. Where does this pipe lead us? Back to Twilight Town, perhaps? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They actually did it. Well, I did kind of say two things that contradicted themselves. The first one was that I would walk it because that's the way it should be. The second one was the first two make sense and the last two trips make zero sense. And it's good that I opened that pipe because I'm probably going to need it to come back here for more of those leaves. But I'm a man of my word. We are walking this because I said we would. It looks like Fod wants me to walk it too. Hold on a second, actually. While we're here... I have room for 3 more of these. I cannot see any scenario where I would need more than 6 of these. I just can't. Hell, I probably can't see any scenario where I'd need more than 3, but you never know. Sometimes those leaves in these games, like some random item is needed to cook like 5 different recipes. You just don't know. I also just remembered that I don't have any more storage space. So, let's just take 2 of them. I have some thoughts on this pipe, though. Like I said, in future playthroughs of this game, I am going to use that pipe. But this is my first playthrough, and this is how the game always was for me. I am going to suffer through these next 2 walks, because that's the way it's supposed to be. Now, finding that pipe in that exact spot, after I said everything that I said... What am I stuck on? There we go. I literally said that I used to hate all of them. Then I said, okay, but it makes sense. But the final 2 walks are pointless. And I explained it in detail. I literally said, the first one, you're on your own, no party members, it's a new challenge, it's a new vibe, it's a new everything. And that makes it mean something. Then the second one, you still don't have any of your party members, except you now have Vivian, who can hide you from these enemies. It really emphasizes her ability, and therefore that trip has meaning. Hold on a sec. But then the next 2 serve absolutely no purpose other than time filler. And that's just objectively true. There's no point to it. So for them to put that pipe in that exact spot to where you couldn't see it or use it until after you made the 2 trips that mattered, I am a huge fan of that. 10 out of 10. You could not have put that pipe in a better spot. As I keep continuing to hit enemies here when I had Vivian to hide from them. So that's my thoughts on our newly acquired shortcut pipe. That is exactly where I would have put it. "10 out of 10. Good job, Nintendo." I want to say, of all of the changes they made so far, because now this has me thinking about it, it's been much more overwhelmingly positive. than negative. There's been like 2 things I just haven't liked. Everything else I've been a huge fan of. I'm also not one of those like 30 FPS versus 60, but looking like at it side by side, how the old game ran and how this one ran, it would have been nice if this one was 60, but I'm not picky in that regard. It doesn't affect my experience at all whatsoever. Not one bit. I'm gonna cancel your magazine subscriptions because you're getting erased? You say so, man. It really gives me joy watching you squirm in futility as you try to guess my name. No, let's run now. Exactly. That's the... Like I said, I watched a side-by-side on, I think it was Twitter, YouTube, I don't remember where. And it's just like, man, it did look smooth on the GameCube. It really did. And there's some points in this game where it kind of, you know, slows down a little, which that's the Switch, unfortunately. It is what it is. It would be... Why is it red? Make sure I remember to use it. But yeah, that's how I feel too. That doesn't bother me one bit. But it would be nice. And based on, I believe someone said in the files for this game, there's code for 4K support. And obviously the Switch does not support that. We may get 60 FPS on the next console. Which that would be great. Again, it doesn't affect it one way or another, but it would be better. What did you just say? It can't be. I'm feeling faint. Where would he go to hide? One more, ladies and gentlemen. I'm never going to do this again when I play this game on the Switch, but I am doing it this time. Apologies, that's my phone vibrating. Let me make sure it's not important. Some of it was just people texting. Yeah, it was just people. Okay, it's stuff I can respond to in an hour, hour and a half when I finish up. Okay, nothing important. Moving on. Oops, wrong button. Every time I want to get like the menu down, I keep hitting the wrong button. Another thing I can't wait for, just because while I'm thinking about all this stuff now, I cannot wait until they release sales figures for this game. I mean, it's not going to sell like Mario Wonder sold, but it's based on the hype generated around this, it is going to sell a lot. It's going to be the best-selling Paper Mario / Mario RPG ever, without a doubt. And that excites me. God damn it. This is all part of the original experience, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hey, look, it's another one of those. Yeah, I'm excited to see how much this bad boy sells. It's gonna surprise a lot of people, I think. It's gonna surprise Nintendo more than anybody, I would say. God damn it. Nintendo's gonna be like, oh shit. This is what the people have wanted. Why didn't we just give it to them? Come on. Don't just stand there. Yeah. Again, all part of the original experience, ladies and gentlemen. At least you don't lose coins this time around. Which I wasn't a fan of that change, but for this particular part of the game, I am a fan of that change. Just for this part of the game. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Whoops. Oh, it's probably still already. Yeah, it's over here still. Good. Now, this is the part of the game where Mario's party members deserve to be just, like, disbanded forever. Mario should just, like, never speak to any of them again. Like, he was acting weird already. You knew this thing's powers, and... like, sure, like, okay, it's... maybe you wouldn't expect that, but, like... at this point, when he runs back here, you should just know, it's just like, this might be Dupless in disguise. Like, why would Mario, the real Mario, run back here? Not the brightest on his party member's part, by any means. Yeet! Alright, Viv, let's do this. God, this part of the game makes me want to put Vivian at the top of the TTYD party member tier list, but again, it's just... I can't. I just... they're all so good. Now, for me, it's very clear-cut who the top three are. Yoshi Kid, Vivian, and Bobbery. But... which one of those is the actual best? I cannot answer that question. I could give you, like, 5 different reasons each why each one of those is the best. And whether it be their story, their character design, their moves, it's just... I cannot give a straight answer. Vivian? Yeah, that's a... again, it's... for me, there's no wrong answer there between those three. Hell, there's no wrong answer at all here, but for me, those are the top three. Like, clear-cut, top three tied. Vivian's fiery jinx does come in handy big time. Just like speaking from a pure gameplay perspective, she might edge out Bobbery a little bit. Yoshi Kid, though, he's not in battle, but, you know, fast travel. It's awesome to just ride around on that little guy. It's so much better than the original game where you gotta press the Z button just to move fast. Anyway, important moment here. The guy who stole your name and body is Mario. That means you're Mario? I would never lie to you, Vivian. I can't believe it. All this time I was helping Mario. I feel like an idiot. What's going on here, huh? Fight with your girlfriend? Well, don't expect any sympathy out of us, from us ghoulies. The bell has rung. The battle must start. Yuck, 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 yuck. See, your friends ditch you because you don't have the charisma of me, Super Mario. Can't flee this fight. If I could stomp his bitch ass. Actually, you know what? Use this turn I don't really give a shit if I, because it needs to be done eventually. I mean, where else am I gonna get... I do still have this. Yeah, I do still have that. Okay. That was a good one. What? Damage? Gah, that's right. You guessed my name, and now stuff hurts sometimes. That's a new one, I think. Nice. I still need to... wait. Well, I can't tattle him, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so it's a moot point. I'm just wondering, like, does Gumbella count for the tattle lock? Probably not. Sorry, Gumbella. That's what you guys get for being stupid. I'm sorry, sis. This Mario is the only person who's ever been kind to me. Top of the morning. Mario, I'm fighting by your side from now on. He's gonna do, like, the arm backwards one, isn't he? Nope. Straight from the original game, okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I knew he showed up once, I just didn't know if this counted as a different one or what. I've made my choice, and I'm not turning back. Welcome to the family, Vivian. We're happy to have you. Yeah, and I would assume the party members don't count, because that counts as, like, RNG, like, you have to wait for him to swap them out. Alright, Viv, let's do this. I kind of wanted to miss that just so I could stay in danger. Mario, don't let your guard down, okay? Shut up, Gumbella. You really think that's Mario? You aren't even doing any damage back there. I did say I liked Tornado Jump. I'm gonna use it, because I like Tornado Jump. There's nobody up there, I just wanted to see it. Wanted to see what it looked like in this game. We're gonna do the same with Fire Drive at some point, too. Big fan of both of those badges, they're just really cool. How dare you! The Lord's Badge. Oh. Let's end this. GG's. Mario! Aw, Gumbella looks so sad. Well, maybe you shouldn't just get fooled so easily then. Alright, we should be leveling up here. Yep. Level. PP. Keep rolling with it. Another thing I was thinking about, I was curious to see how they would, like, if they would do, like, badge scaling any different. They didn't. It's just still... certain combinations are still just OP as all hell. Huh? A good screenshot. Ooh, they did that different this time, I think. Rats! You killjoys. And he jumps off the building. He ran away. I mean, wait, what the heck is going on here? That wasn't the real Mario? Did we get shell-winked? How could I ever mistake our dear Mario for another? You have our deepest apologies. So who's this girl, huh? Isn't she one of the three shadows you guys mentioned? Why would Gonzalez pair up with one of those creeps? Well, thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's fine too. Thanks for sticking up for me, Mario. So many heartwarming moments between these two, it's great. Well, thanks to her, I guess you came through this okay. No sweat, right? Listen, Mario, sorry about earlier. I'd be happy to travel with you if you'll have me. Yes! Welcome to the team, Vivian. This is for you. And now we can do Art Attack. The Lord's Attack, if you will. Now, Mario defeated the rogue who had stolen his name and appearance. Now Mario has 4 crystal stars. That leaves a mere 3 more to find. And that means his quest to collect all of the crystal stars is more than half over. Now Mario heads off towards his next adventure with his new friend, Vivian. But what about Beldam and Marlin? And what became of the doppelganger, Dupless? Vivian is so very late. Where has that scatterbrain been all this time? Well, you should know. She told you she was fucking off because you guys are dickheads. Or maybe she just said that to herself now that I think about it. I always wondered that in the game, but maybe she just said it to herself. That's the new team right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is the new team, which we will see eventually. Are you sure about this? Speak up, X-Not. Yes, sir, quite sure. I pored over all of our research of the Thousand-Year Door, and it appears the sealing power has definitely been weakening, as Beldam said. Finally, the treasure of legend, the ancient power of darkness, will soon be ours. Listen and listen well. Keep giving the Crystal Star search top priority. Of course, that also includes the elimination of Mario, that meddling scum. Got it, sir. Soon I will have the power that has slept for a millennium, so very soon. And when that glorious day dawns, I'll throw the worlds into the depths of terror. No one can stop me now. All will kneel before the X-Not regime, and then I, Rhodas, will build a new world. A perfect ideal world, yes. A world made by me, about me, and for me. Gack, ack, 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 ack. Oh, we just goes right into it this time. That might have been how it used to be. I don't know. Yeah, that's quite possible. Yeah, okay. Well, it's been an hour again, so that's cool. One more little intermission here. I'm gonna get up a list of recipes too, because now that we have the cookbook, we are going... Well, we have to do the trouble first, that's right. Then we can start cooking. This next hour or so is going to be a lot of side stuff. And then tomorrow we're going to start with Chapter 5. I already have it... I've been thinking it in my head how I'm going to finish this last hour, and I think I know how I'm going to do it. Even though I don't have good old Bobbery yet, we are going to do that... Not the whole thing. We're going to... The stream's going to end on Floor 18 of the Pit of 100 Trials. Then I'm going to do the rest myself, because no one wants to see me do the Pit of 100 Trials twice. So I'll get to 50, get the strange sack, and then I'll have that ready with me, because we'll be able to pick up a bunch of items for cooking and whatnot. So, yeah, that's the plan. Shout out to everyone who's either stopped by or stuck around for this long-ass journey I've been on that's still going on for another hour. Especially Fod. Fod's been in it for the long haul. Much appreciated. Shout out to everyone else who stopped by here and there. And yeah, I'm gonna go grab... Actually, I already had a snack. I already had a snack. So I'm gonna go take a bathroom break, and I'm gonna get my list of recipes out. Some of them I know, obviously, some I don't know. So based on the items I have, we're gonna figure it out from there. So I'll see y'all in a few minutes.